Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. If you like this Russian brand, but you haven't seen much of it lately, well, you're looking at the right video right now. What we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale Lada Granta. Now, what I mean by you haven't seen much of it lately is because, first of all, Lada, they were quite popular back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s were these basic looking Fiat look-alike like Ladas, and all of a sudden they quite disappear little by little. Many of the what happened, their reputations were not the greatest. They didn't last as long as people wanted them to be, but these were cheap cars from the beginning, so people knew that you were not going to get a reliable car like you expected. When you're paying smaller amounts from the beginning, you're going to get less of a car that you expected to get. And a lot of people forgot that. So when they got these cars and then they saw that these brands were not giving what they're looking for as a reliable car or maybe the parts and all that, people stop usually buying them. So a lot of these models afterwards, like the newer models, they stop selling around. They stop selling countrywide. So example, the La Granta, I don't think it's sold in many countries. Just so you know, the La Granta, they started in 2012. Production started in 2011, but model years were from 2012 till today's date. So Lada's still quite important in the regional market. Regional market, I mean countries surrounding Russia. Usually countries that are around and they have a lot of the Russian mm, attachment in many items like cars and probably production of stuff. Example like Belarus, and then we're talking about the countries surrounding like all the Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan and many countries. Like I said, the regional area surrounding Russia, especially the ex Soviet Union countries. And they still have these cars. So when you look at example assembly lines, most of them are either in Russia, Ukraine, in Kazakhstan, and they have one in Azerbaijan, which again, most of them are from back in the days in the ex Soviet Union. These models they have in different shapes. They had them as a four-door sedan, a five-door liftback, which the five-door liftback started back in 2014, so they started a little later. Then you had a five-door hatchback, and then you had a five-door state. The state is the one that we're looking at right now, and the state had a facelift. The state they started selling after their facelift in 2018. So nice. I like when you give a lot of options. When they give options of models that they're selling. You know what I mean? As you probably noticed with the Lada Granta, it shares a lot of their lookalikes with a brand called Datsun. Now, Datsun is an old brand that used to be popular worldwide. Then, as you all know, Nissan, they all transformed into Nissan, and then we all knew them as Nissans, and we forgot about Datsun. But Datsun tried to make a little comeback back in 2014 for a while called the Datsu Ondu, which it was only sold in not many markets, but they were literally Lada Grantas with a Datsun badge in it. So if you look at the Datsun Do, it was called Datsu Ondu. It's literally a Lada Granta with a Datsun um, name next to it. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Let's talk about the engines on this little Lada. Let's see what they provided for us. They had a 1.6 four-cylinder, basically with an 8 valve, and then you had a 1.6 4 cylinder with a 16 valve, engine. And then in transmissions, you had a 5 speed manual, and then they also provided a 4 speed automatic. You had the best of both worlds, like I always say, when they give you both options. And I like that because even though it's a smaller car, people that don't want to be shifting gears, they also have the option for a automatic. All right, guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So, what do you guys think about this Russian little station wagon? Do you like them? They're basic cars. They're not something that you're gonna be flashing yourself around the world. Like, ooh, I got this new Russian car, and it looks super modern and cute. It's a cute looking little station wagon. It's definitely, not a car that you're gonna be. I mean, you should be proud of owning a car from the beginning. So it doesn't matter what brand or what is it. If you were able to buy it, be proud of it. It's a nice looking car. It's just that it's a basic car altogether. But Lada's never been a brand that always stand out as being luxurious. No, they're a people's car. It was for Russia for many years. It turned out worldwide for many years, and now they're more into the Russian and regional market again. Especially now with the Russian blockage they're going through right now. They're literally only selling in their home market and probably a few other countries around. That's it. All right, guys. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And comment below what you guys think about these cards. Were they sold in your country back in the days or now? Did you find them attractive? Did you find them nostalgic? It reminded you of classic Fiats from back in the days, even though you were buying them in 2001, 2002, but you're still looking at a 1960s Fiat shape altogether. Hey, you let me know in the comments below. Take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.